Did you know that human height grows in space? Have you ever heard that the footprints on the moon will not fade even after millions of years? All these and many more interesting space facts are part of this video, so keep watching the video till the end. Number 1. Space is silent. Space is a fascinating place with its seemingly endless stars, galaxies, and planets. But despite the abundance of celestial bodies, space is actually a remarkable silent place. Why is space so quiet? The primary reason is that sound waves cannot travel through the vacuum of space. Sound waves are vibrations that travel through a medium such as air, water, or even solid objects. In the absence of any medium, sound waves have no way to propagate. Without air, there is no way for sound to travel. Another reason why space is so silent is because of the temperature. The cold vacuum of space causes all molecules to vibrate at a much slower rate than on Earth. This means that sound waves, which are caused by the vibration of molecules, will move much slower and be much quieter. The lack of sound in space can make it difficult for astronauts to communicate. In order to communicate with one another, astronauts must use radios or other forms of communication. Without sound, astronauts must rely on visual cues or other forms of communication to communicate their thoughts and feelings. Although space is a quiet place, it is still filled with a variety of noises. For example, scientists have detected a low-frequency hum coming from the center of the Milky Way. The hum is thought to be caused by the gravitational pull of billions of stars. Scientists have also detected mysterious radio waves coming from outer space, although the source of these waves is still unknown. Space may seem like a silent place, but it is actually filled with a variety of sounds and noises. From the low-frequency hum of the Milky Way to mysterious radio waves coming from outer space, there is plenty of noise in the universe. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember that space is not as silent as you may think. If I were in space with my wife, no matter how much she yelled at me, I wouldn't hear anything. Oh my God, that is the life of my dreams. Number 2. The hottest planet. As our universe continues to surprise us with its surprises, the hottest planet has been discovered. Recently, astronomers from the University of Cambridge have discovered the hottest planet ever recorded. It is called Kelt 9b and is located about 650 light-years away from Earth in the constellation Cygnus. The planet orbits its star, Kelt 9, which is about 2 times more massive than our Sun, every 36 hours and is tidally locked, meaning one side of the planet always faces the star. Due to this, the planet experiences extreme temperatures, with the day side reaching temperatures of 4,600 degrees Celsius, making it the hottest planet ever discovered. Due to the extreme temperatures, the planet is composed of gas rather than solid materials. It is also believed to have a hazy atmosphere composed of hydrogen and helium, which protects it from extreme temperatures. The discovery of Kelt 9b is exciting for astronomers as it gives us a glimpse into what other planets may be like in other parts of the universe. It also sheds light on the possibility of life existing on other planets that may experience extreme temperatures. No matter what the future holds for Kelt 9b, it is sure to remain an interesting topic for astronomers for years to come. Number 3. Life on Mars. Mars is a planet that has been the source of much fascination for centuries. It is the 4th planet from the Sun and has been the subject of many space exploration missions. Today, we know more about the planet than ever before, and there is even the possibility of life on Mars. The surface of Mars is cold and dry, and scientists believe it has been this way for billions of years. The atmosphere is very thin and mostly made of carbon dioxide. The average temperature on its surface is around -60 degrees Celsius or -76 degrees Fahrenheit. This means that the air is too thin to support liquid water, making it impossible for life as we know it to exist on the surface. However, there are still places on Mars that could potentially support life. Scientists believe that there is liquid water beneath the surface, and in certain areas this water could be warm enough to sustain life. Researchers have also detected methane in the atmosphere, which could be a sign of life. Living on Mars would be a very different experience than living on Earth. The atmosphere is too thin to provide protection from dangerous radiation, so any settlers would need to build habitats that could seal them off from the environment. They would also have to create their own water, food, and energy. Despite the challenges, Mars has a few advantages over Earth. The planet has a lower gravity than Earth, making it easier to move around. It also has an abundance of natural resources which could potentially be used to create a self-sustaining habitat. The possibility of life on Mars is an exciting prospect for scientists. While it may not be possible for humans to live on Mars anytime soon, it could be possible in the future. With continued exploration and research, we may one day see a thriving colony on the Red Planet. We will definitely let you know when life on Mars becomes possible, but until then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to make life on Earth informative and beautiful. Number 4. The price of a NASA suit. The iconic spacesuit of NASA is a symbol of space exploration and, for many, the pinnacle of human achievement. Do you know how much this spacesuit costs? NASA created these spacesuits in 1974, and the same spacesuits are still in use today. At that time, the cost of making one suit was about $12 million. In today's terms, a spacesuit can cost more than $150 million. The main reason for the high cost of a NASA spacesuit is the complexity of its design. The suit is designed to protect astronauts from extreme temperatures, radiation, and injury while they are in space. The suit is also designed to provide life support and to allow astronauts to move and work in a weightless environment. The suit must be engineered to the exact specifications to ensure that astronauts remain safe in place, and this requires a lot of research and testing. The cost of the research and development of the suit can be substantial. In addition to the research and development costs, the cost of a NASA spacesuit includes the cost of the materials used to make it. The suit is made from high-tech materials that are designed to be lightweight and durable. The suit is also designed to be reusable, and the cost of repairing and maintaining the suit can add up over time. Finally, there is the cost of getting the suit into space. Astronauts must be trained to use the suit, and the suit must be tested and certified for spaceflight. This adds to the overall cost of a spacesuit. The cost of a NASA spacesuit may seem high, but it is a necessary expense for space exploration. Without the suit, astronauts would be unable to explore the universe, and humanity would not be able to make the incredible discoveries that have been made in space. Number 5. Footprints on the Moon. The Moon is a fascinating place, and one of the most iconic images of it is the footprints left by the Apollo astronauts. These footprints have become a symbol of human exploration and our ability to reach for the stars. But what many people don't realize is that these footprints will never disappear. The reason for this is that the Moon has no atmosphere. Without an atmosphere, there is no wind or rain to erode the footprints. This means that the footprints will remain on the Moon's surface for millions of years. In fact, some of the footprints left by the Apollo astronauts are still visible today. The Moon also has very low gravity. This means that any material on the surface, including the footprints, will remain in place. The low gravity also means that the footprints won't be disturbed by the movements of the Moon itself. Finally, the Moon is constantly bombarded by radiation from the Sun. This radiation is strong enough to break down any material on the surface, but it is not strong enough to break down footprints. This means that the footprints will remain in place for as long as the Moon exists. The footprints left by the Apollo astronauts are a reminder of the ability to explore and push the boundaries of human exploration. They are a symbol of our determination and courage, and thanks to the Moon's unique environment, they will remain on the Moon's surface for millions of years to come. Number 6. A permanent bonding in space. Have you ever wondered what would happen if two pieces of the same metal were to touch each other in space? It's a fascinating thought experiment, and the answer might surprise you. When two pieces of the same metal come into contact with each other in space, they form a bond known as a cold weld. This is a type of welding that occurs when two pieces of metal are pressed together in a vacuum. Pressure and lack of oxygen cause the atoms of the two metals to interlock and form a strong bond. In space, the vacuum eliminates the need for a heat source, making a cold weld a viable option. The strength of the cold weld depends on the type of metal and the pressure applied. For example, aluminum and steel will form a stronger bond than aluminum and copper. The bond is also affected by the cleanliness of the metal surfaces. Any dirt, grease, or oxidation will weaken the bond. The cold weld has many practical applications. It can be used to join pieces of metal in space, such as in the construction of space stations and satellites. It can also be used to repair damaged components in space. It's even been used to repair the Hubble Space Telescope. So the next time you look up at the stars, just remember that two pieces of metal touching each other in space could form a strong bond. It's a fascinating thought and a testament to the power of science. Number 7. The Sun is a huge star that is the center of our solar system. It is about 864,400 miles in diameter, making it about 109 times larger than Earth. The Sun is also about 333,000 times more massive than Earth, making it about 330,000 times more dense. The Earth is a tiny planet compared to the Sun. It is only 7,917 miles in diameter, making it about 8 times smaller than the Sun. The Earth is also about 6.6 sextillion times less massive than the Sun, making it about 6.6 sextillion times less dense. The Sun is an incredibly powerful source of energy that provides us with light and heat. Its immense size and mass make it the most important body in our solar system. Its gravity keeps the planets in their orbits, and its energy drives the weather and climate on Earth. I think it's obvious that the Earth is an incredibly important planet in our solar system. Its size and mass make it the perfect place for life to exist. Its gravity keeps us firmly rooted on its surface, and its atmosphere provides us with the air we need to breathe. The Sun and the Earth are two very different bodies, but they are both essential to our existence. Without the Sun, the Earth would be a frozen, lifeless rock. Without the Earth, the Sun would be just another star in the night sky. Together, they make our solar system a unique and vibrant place. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button. Number 8. Number of stars. As humans, we are naturally curious about the universe that surrounds us. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of space is the sheer number of stars that exist in the cosmos. Estimates vary, but it is believed that there are between 100 billion and 400 billion stars in our Milky Way galaxy alone. That's an incredibly large number, and it's only a fraction of the estimated 1 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. When you look up at the night sky, you are likely seeing only a tiny fraction of the stars that exist. Even the most powerful telescopes can only see a small portion of the stars that are out there. This is because the stars are so far away that their light takes a long time to reach us. In fact, some of the stars we see in the night sky may no longer exist, as the light from them has taken hundreds or thousands of years to reach us. The sheer number of stars in space is truly mind-boggling. To put it into perspective, if you were to count one star per second, it would take you more than 3,000 years to count all the stars in our galaxy, and that's not even taking into account all the other galaxies in the universe. The number of stars in space is a reminder of just how vast and mysterious the universe is. It's a reminder that we are just a tiny part of something much bigger. It's a reminder to take a moment and appreciate the beauty of the night sky. Number 9. The International Space Station. The International Space Station, or ISS, is a remarkable feat of engineering and human ingenuity. It is a modular space station in low Earth orbit and is the largest artificial body in space. It is a collaborative project between 5 participating space agencies: NASA, Roscosmos, JAXA, ESA, and CSA. Since its launch in 1998, the ISS has been continuously inhabited by astronauts and cosmonauts from around the world. It is a unique research laboratory where astronauts and cosmonauts conduct experiments in biology, physics, astronomy, and other fields. The ISS has also served as a platform for a variety of technological advances, such as 3D printing in space and the first ever spacewalk. The ISS is an incredible example of international cooperation and serves as a symbol of peace and unity. Its construction and maintenance require the cooperation of multiple countries, and the astronauts and cosmonauts aboard the station come from many different nations. This collaboration and cooperation is a testament to the power of human collaboration and the potential for us to work together to achieve great things. The ISS is a remarkable achievement and a testament to the power of human ingenuity. It is a symbol of international cooperation and serves as a reminder of the potential for us to work together to achieve great things. It is an incredible example of what we can accomplish when we come together. Number 10. Growth in space. Finally, let's talk about one more interesting fact. Space is a fascinating and mysterious place filled with wonders that we are still discovering. One of the most interesting phenomena that occurs in space is the fact that a person's body can actually grow in length. This phenomenon, known as the space stretch, is caused by the lack of gravity in space and the resulting decrease in the pull of gravity on the body. In a normal environment, gravity pulls on our bodies and keeps us in a fixed position. However, when in space, the lack of gravity causes our bodies to become weightless. This weightlessness causes our bodies to expand, resulting in the space stretch. The space stretch is not permanent, however. As soon as the person returns to Earth, the pull of gravity will cause the body to return to its normal size. The space stretch is not only an interesting phenomenon, but it also has practical applications. Astronauts in space often use the space stretch to help them stay in shape while in space. Without gravity, their bodies become more flexible, allowing them to stretch and exercise more effectively. In addition to helping astronauts stay fit, the space stretch can also help astronauts adapt to the environment of space. Without the pull of gravity, astronauts must learn to move and function in a different way. The space stretch can help them adjust to this new environment. The space stretch is a fascinating phenomenon that can help astronauts stay in shape and adapt to the environment of space. It is an important part of space exploration and can help astronauts stay healthy and fit while in space. Wow, that was certainly an eye-opening journey through the mysteries of space. We hope you learned something new about the universe and its wonders. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, Keep exploring